Hello, everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 15 on World of Farmcraft on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and we are joined on the server at the moment by Brian, and we are headed out to the 2011 section of the map here, do a little bit of harvesting here with a Case 9230 combine, and I figure we'll probably start right by the main farmyard on the 2011 map here. Oh, I guess we actually got a little bit of driving here to go yet. I thought we were getting fairly close to it. I guess not. Actually, we might. These two fields here kind of loop around to it, so maybe we'll start harvesting right here. This seems good. Okay, there we go. And yeah, for those of you not familiar with this map, there's basically bridges, like the one we just came across here, that kind of bridge all sections of the map. Or in the case of between 2013 and the 15 version, there's like a road up over the mountains there. So there's almost always a way to get between the maps. Okay, 13.6. Interestingly enough, the shop says 13.7, but whatever. See, 0, yes, okay, 0 offset. Actually, looking at this, I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to use the GPS. I just realized, yeah, there's a pretty good curve in this field, isn't there? You can definitely tell kind of a difference in field design here. You know, from 2009, where the fields were like all different shaped. If you look at 2009, by the way, is the top left map there. I mean, look at all the different shaped fields and angles and all that good stuff. Now, if you go down to 2011 here, that's the top right map. You can see the fields are a little more squarish, still at different angles, got some curves to them, but a little more on the square side. And then you go down to 2013, which is the bottom left. The fields are like all square. Or I should say rectangular shaped, maybe I should say, would probably be the more appropriate term for them. And then you go over to Farming Simulator 15 map, Bjornholm there. Again, almost all the fields are rectangular shaped. Maybe a few like curves, like were roads and stuff, but very much in line, no fields at an angle or anything like that. Just interesting to see the differences in fields between the versions of Farming Simulator here. Again, for those of you who have not checked out this map, definitely suggest checking it out if you want to have a bit of a past look into Farming Simulator maps. Like I said, we got the Farming Simulator 2009 map. That's your top left. You got the Farming Simulator 2011 map, where we are right now. That's your top right. You got your Farming Simulator 2013 map, Hagenstead, your bottom left. And then you got your Bjornholm Farming Simulator 15 map. That's your bottom right. So definitely a lot of fun on this map, at least in my opinion. Kind of nice to see these maps kind of redone for 15 here. And I know somebody was asking you, well, where's the grass along the edge of the field here? There probably wasn't any in 2011. That's probably why there's no grass there. Double check. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know. Let's double check here. You know what? The 15 map might not actually have any either. They might have done that to kind of cut down on lag. Kind of, got rid of basically the grass that's alongside of roads and fields and whatnot. looks like we got a random tractor just parked over there. Okay, it's kind of weird. And like I mentioned too, there are 2 biogas plants on this map. The 2013 biogas plant, that's by field 48 there. And then of course the Bjorn Home biogas plant kind of down in the bottom of the map there, bottom middle of the map. And we currently have both biogas plants in operation. Definitely seems to be one thing a lot of people on the all maps, any maps, I'm not just talking this map, but all the maps we've ever played, seems like one thing a lot of people like to do is, of course, the silage work. And for those of you who would like to join us on the multiplayer server here, links to download the mods needed to join the server are in the description below. The first download link will download all the mods needed to join the server, or at least it should anyway. And then the second download link will take you to the server's webpage where you can download the mods individually, or you can download them all from there as well. One thing I will note, when you're using the download all link, it will download all the mods to one zip file. You will need to make sure you extract that so you can extract all the mods and put all the mods into your mod folder. Don't just put the download all zip into your mod folder. They will not work. And then we also have a TeamSpeak server as well. Well, it's not necessarily required to join the server. We do ask, if you have the ability, obviously, to try to join us on TeamSpeak. Makes communication much, much easier. Plus, if you're having any troubles, joining the server and whatnot, hop on TeamSpeak. There's usually at least a couple people on, myself included, and we'll try to help you out if you're having any troubles. And then, of course, if you are playing on the server, it just makes it much, much easier to communicate as to what's all going on. I know sometimes it can get a little crazy in TeamSpeak at times, but definitely does make it much easier to communicate here on the server as to what's all going on. Obviously, sometimes you get a few people on. There's quite a bit going on the server here at times. Okay, we're going to have to get unloading a trailer of some sorts over here. And I know I bought a truck, but it's probably in use. Let's find out here. Yes, it is. So this is the Kenworth truck here, by the way. You folks may recall I tried using this on Oklahoma. The version of the truck I had some issues with it. Like, namely, the hitch was too high. You couldn't even hook a trailer to it. And then I forget, there was something else wrong with it, too. I don't remember now what it was, but had some issues. This is like, I think it's a version 2. It's a newer version. I forget what version. I like to say version 2 or something like that of this truck. Seems like they've fixed a few things. Seems to be working okay. Definitely highly detailed, very nice looking truck. And with that in mind, it seems like maybe we should just get another one. Because why not? And a tipper to go with it. I guess we could always get like an in-game tipper. Why would we want to do that for when we got these Wilson trailers? Okay, I believe that's the one we want. Just threw me off there. It says we got one. It's like, one? I know we got more than one. You know what? I think it's actually maybe we only have one and the rest are black from the looks of it. Now, the hitch on this truck is still a little high, at least for the Wilson trailers here anyway. But you can at least get under them. For those of you who watched Oklahoma, you may remember me pushing them up with the, I think it was the JCB skid steer I was using. Like I said, definitely a very nice truck worth checking out. Drives pretty good as well. Oh, the cooler there. I love tractors. Okay. Oh, guardrail there. I was going to cut across there, but I guess I better not. Okay, I do notice the mirrors look a little out of place here. Oh well. Oh, we're going to hit the truck there. Okay, brakes weren't quite as good as I thought they were. Okay, there we go. And we'll see if we can read a couple comments here in a moment. Nolan was saying we own a John Deere 4440. I think I was saying that like a couple episodes back. It seems like those tractors are pretty popular. And when I say popular, I don't necessarily mean the 4440 itself, but like the whole 4000 series of tractors. If memory serves me correctly, I think John Deere calls them the Iron Horse. I like to say it was Iron Horse or Iron something. I like to say it was Iron Horse series of tractors. The some of those 4000 series tractors there. "8-Bit Farmer was saying, I downloaded all the mods to join the server, but it still shows I don't have any of the mods. I'm assuming you probably didn't extract them, at least that would be my guess. Like I was actually just saying here a few moments ago, when you use the download all link, make sure you extract the downloads. Ooh, bouncing green thing. I wonder what this one is. Oh, it does actually teleport you up here. Okay, I was just going to wonder. It's like, I wonder, does it teleport you to the top? I guess this is like a ski slope, I'm assuming. I don't know if that's what this is supposed to be or not. Definitely doesn't look like something I would like to ski down here. Maybe it just gets you up here. Maybe that's all it's supposed to do. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like anything you'd want to ski down off of. Anyway, that's kind of cool that it actually works yet. Like I was saying there when we started this map, I believe it was one of the lighthouses. I thought it was the 2009 lighthouse, but maybe it's the 2011 lighthouse. Had one of those little green bouncy pointy things. You walk up to it and it would teleport you to the top of the lighthouse. Haven't actually seen that on this map yet. I know we did look at the, I think it was the 2009 we looked at. That didn't have it, so I haven't looked at the 11 one yet, really. Ryan was saying, I think you can lift 3 bales with a skid steer, as long as you're not lifting them too high. Chris was saying, me likes your grammars. Might not want to tell a teacher that, but okay. I think he's referencing there, and I'm surprised somebody caught it there for, I think it was towards the end of the episode there. We were talking about the view of the tractor there, and I think I switched to the rear view. Much more better view back there. Like I said, for any of those that are in school, definitely wouldn't suggest trying that one. LO Leaf was asking, is there a difference between pre-ordering Farming Simulator 17 from Giants? or on Steam. To my knowledge, there is no difference. The only difference you might get is their pre-order bonus. I think each version comes with like slightly different versions of the tractor. I don't know if it's like a different paint scheme or what it's going to be, but like each one comes with a slightly different version of the tractor depending on which one you get. Other than that, the game itself is exactly the same, and I would assume you would get it exactly at the same time as well. Grandpa's Gaming was saying, looking good. Thank you for that. JD5055 was saying we have one of those JCB skid steers where I live, and that skid steer could pick up those bales just fine. Yeah, so good to know. Like I was saying, I'm not particularly familiar with like the JCB, what kind of weight limits it has on it for what it can pick up. So according to JD5055 there, he says it'll be just fine. Radu was saying you could courseplay the compost spreading using the Flegel overload station. Just set the Flegel at the edge of the field somewhere out of the way and let courseplay refill it, because you don't necessarily have to back it in. That actually would be a good idea. I actually forgot about that Flegel overload station. That actually might work pretty good. Farm Wiggles was saying if you turn up the speed on courseplay drivers, they won't overshoot the turn quite as much. I'm pretty sure he means turn the speed down. I don't think you'd want to turn it up. If you turn the speed up, pretty sure it's going to overshoot it even worse. At least I would think so, knowing courseplay anyway. Mr. J.E. Tejamiro was saying when in vehicle group switcher edit mode, you can move a vehicle up and down within the group by using the left and right arrow keys. That's good to know. I thought there was a way to do it. I just couldn't remember how. So if we go to vehicle group switcher here, we'll also add this to a group here. So, what groups do we have here? We'll just go like group 9. I guess that doesn't really actually help us. Let's go to group 4 here. So it's in group 4. Vehicle group switcher automatically just puts it to the bottom of the group. And kind of like I was asking last episode, like, boy, I wish there'd be a way to actually change that. There is. Left and right arrow key. So good to know. We'll just put this in group 9 for now. Also, he was suggesting when you're recording the courses for selling, do it with a loaded trailer. Seems like that'll work better. That actually makes sense for courseplay there. When creating the sell course, just record it with a loaded trailer. It says you should get better results. Dakota was saying red, white, and blue is for France. Just joking. I know you're talking about the U.S. That's actually true. It could be talking about France there as well. I didn't actually think of that one. Dakota was also saying, yeah, the size of the JCB skid steer is very similar to the Bobcat skid steer that we have. The same one as you were using in the game, just on tracks. Its main job is to feed our bison, so it's very capable of handling bales. Yeah, like I was saying there last episode there on Oklahoma, I just had to chuckle last time we were using the JCB skid steer to handle bales. I think I got a couple comments from people saying, hey, no way that thing could handle them bales. It's like, yes, very much that thing can handle those bales. The question might be how many bales it can handle, but it can definitely handle those bales. Okay, I'm going to add this truck to the group too, so I can tab back and forth between them. And also, while we are on the server here, I should mention, as soon as Farming Simulator's out and the servers are available, I do plan on switching this over to a Farming Simulator 17 server. So just keep that in mind, folks. This will be going to a Farming Simulator 17 server. I will not be operating a Farming Simulator 15 server after that. We will just be switching over to straight 17, just one server. So not sure what map we'll go with yet. Obviously, there's going to be a couple maps being released with Farming Simulator 17. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to kind of wait and see what which map we want to play on. I'm sure when we first started, it's going to be one of the in-game maps, most likely, because there's probably not going to be too many options for modded maps, but we'll have to wait and see. Although, speaking of the modded maps, folks, there actually are mod authors out there that are working on Farming Simulator 17 maps, for those who are not aware of that. So it probably won't be, like I was saying before here a couple episodes back, we probably won't have them available day one, but it'll probably be very shortly thereafter. We'll probably start seeing mods and maps come out for Farming Simulator 17. Sandy was saying, good. Thank you very much for that. Sandy was also saying I load 2 bales. If you put 3 bales on, you can't see as good. That is true if you're at least doing in-cab view. Okay, and we're back, and looks like Ads tried to join and was not able to. Not sure why. McCone was asking, can you pick up or pick cotton on the Oklahoma map? No, I cannot. Oklahoma does not have cotton as a multi-fruit on it. So, for those of you who really want to see me do cotton, you have to check out my Dakota series. I know we did some cotton on that map. And I know I've had a lot of people ask about that, if I could do cotton on Oklahoma. And yeah, like I said, Oklahoma does not have cotton, so we cannot do cotton on Oklahoma. Sim Junkie was saying in real life those bales weigh about 1,200 pounds each, so 1,200 pounds. The amount of bales the skid steer could hold will depend on the weight rating of the skid steer. So yeah, kind of exactly what I was saying there, and I don't know what that would be for the JCB there, but also 1,200 pounds seems a little bit heavy considering it's a straw bale. Wobbly Gaming, wow. Each square bale weighs 1.5 tons. That definitely seems a little heavy for a bale. 1.5 tons would be basically 3,000 pounds. I guess if you're making like a really, really big square bale. Well, I don't think you can even make a square bale big enough that would weigh that much. I don't think. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think you can. Okay, and we're back here again, and looks like this time Ads was able to join us. And back to the comments here. Stephen was saying can't harvest clover with the same mods or with the same mower you have. He actually responded back to his own question, saying he's able to solve it by downloading the mods you have on your server. So that's actually a good point. For anybody that's having maybe trouble doing alfalfa or clover, apparently, according to Stephen here, you can download the multi-fruit mods off the server, and that seemed to fix it for him. So worth noting there. Philip was saying, I missed a little menu up in the corner that gave you the info on who was on the server and what they were doing. Maybe you could continue to show that. Pretty sure I usually do show it. I'm not sure why it wouldn't have been shown on previous episodes, but I usually do leave that up there. That is the Glance mod, by the way, for those of you wondering what that is. It's simply a kind of a nice little basic glance mod that shows what people are doing, or especially in the case if you're playing single player, what your hired workers are doing, or course play workers. That's mainly what I use it for. As far as the multiplayer server here goes, it's probably not quite as useful, maybe. Although, like Philip was saying, it is handy. You can see what people are doing. You know, if you're like looking for a particular tractor. Oh, this person has it already. I guess I need to look for a different tractor, or, you know, if there's somebody's asking for help, you can look. Okay, they're up in field whatever. Speaking of field whatever, I guess it doesn't actually tell me what field I'm on, does it? That's probably because this does not have a field number. If I were probably to go to field 21 next to us there, it would tell us, hey, you're on field 21. JD5055 says, great video. Thank you very much for that. Knox Plays was saying, awesome video. Keep it up. Thank you very much for that as well. Hot Shot Gaming was saying, we pick up 3 square straw or grass bales with our Bobcat. So that's pretty much equivalent in weight. So we did get a comment there from somebody saying you could actually pick up 3 bales there. They're obviously using a Bobcat. He says that's about the same as the JCB there, apparently. But anyway, folks, looking at time, looks like it's about time to wrap up the episode. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.